And I'm Stefan.
And we are...
We always had a dream to travel Australia.
So we packed up our lives and began our adventure in a renovated caravan called Rocket.
Be sure to tune in every week to see where our adventures take us next.
So the rear swing arm on the bike has been pretty wobbly, so I was like, oh, the bearings must be shot. There is no bearings. It's literally just this in a thing of rubber or plastic. Well, I'm not replacing that then, am I? Interesting. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. I guess maybe put some metal around here instead of rubber, so it's not flexing so much. I don't really know. Or just not worry about it. I might just not worry about it. It's not like it's gonna break. If it gets really bad, then the rubber's completely disintegrated, but for the moment there's obviously no bearings, so I guess as far as the cheap Chinese frames are concerned, no bearings, no problems. I don't know if you can see that. Quite a bit of wiggle there, but you know, it is what it is, and obviously it's not going to get that much worse. And yeah, there's no bearings to get destroyed, so maintenance free. Woo! Until it completely craps out, which I reckon will probably, I don't know, fatigue either the metal up here or the metal down there from bending so much. I don't think it really bends actually. It probably flexes enough. There might be enough movement, but anyway, I don't think I have to worry about it. It's a super cheap bike, and yeah, I think problem solved. I realised the other day that the spokes were like insanely loose. Like I literally could tighten them by hand, because I e-brake and then accelerate and just like pull, push, pull, push, push, push. And yeah, I guess that like loosens them, and it was like click, 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 and you could hear them all like, yeah, like that kind of that sound. I do need to get like an actual tightening tool and go around and nip them all up. I literally just use my little hand pliers. But yeah, not too bad. It's like the whole beauty of having a cheap bike. Like, it cost me $2.50 for the stuff. So yeah, not too bad. And I can obviously keep a lot of this stuff if it does break. Yeah. Checking out this place. It's pretty posh. It's been raining heaps lately. Unfortunately, it's locked. But look how pretty this is. There's like koi fish swimming around. Saw them before. It's very pretty. Wow, it's very large. This is very Dandenong-y. There's a creek. The area is so nice. Lucky bastards. How nice is that? They just like extended it out over the forest. Little tables and chairs, chill area. Leaves on these trees are literally bigger than a person. Look at them. Freaking massive, like that's eye level. It's higher than I am tall. Maybe about the same height there, but it goes down way lower than I am low. Like it's way taller than I am. It's crazy big leaves. Look at that leaf. It's gotta be like a 9-foot leaf, 10-foot leaf. Massive. Not too bad. Wait. One hand, are you good? Oh, nice. Easy done. Oh, mag out. I didn't record it in the moment because there was like 30 of them, but they got bitten by 2 leeches. Well, latched at least 2, but our shoes were covered in them. I am so glad I had my pliers. Like, there was such tiny ones you can't get them. Like, they're too grippy to pull off, and they're too small to really grab. So the pliers are really good with that, particularly when they're like inside your shoe. I had a really big one, big one inside the shoe.
Like down in the gap.
Yeah, I had one. Yeah, I had a few like in these gaps, and you kind of like trying to get them out. I had one that was inside my pliers as well. That was challenging. Goddamn pliers things. Yeah, a lot of leeches, but very, very beautiful area. Talk about a cold monster. That's gonna be nicely chilled if you think that's cold. Look at my V. It's got a mohawk of ice. Oh, so cold. About as close to freezing as you can get. So this one's going on my door. I'm just gonna shine it up. And this one's going behind like the thingy that flips up in front of like where the motorbikes and such get stored. Because I want to be able to like cook and just smack stuff around there and not have to worry. So it'll probably get scratched up, but I may as well shine it now and hopefully it'll stay shiny-ish. And I want to cook on this one, so I think it'll be good to have some sort of metal so the heat won't just, actually cook my wood. Okay, good enough. I can read stuff. There's this one's reflections. Yeah, pretty good. It's not amazing, but I can't be spending like hours and hours on it, so good enough. So I got that siliconing on, and same as that. And I was like, I'll put these on. This one looks nice. It's a little bowed towards the bottom, but I actually don't mind that because it makes it look flush at the bottom, even though it wouldn't be at the top because of the hinge. This one though, oh, it is trash. It got so wet, and look at that. Look how uneven that is when this one's flush. At the top here, look at that gap at the bottom. Touching there, massive gap. So that's unacceptable. That's too bad. Look at that. That's horrible, which is unfortunate. So that's trash. That's annoying. This one looks good though. Still got to put magnets and stuff on it, but it goes flush the whole way around. Touches both corners. There's a little bit of play on that side, but not a lot. That's okay. This is trash, which sucks because I used the last of the stain. Same stain I used on this is on that. So it was the last of the stain, and I wasn't sure if it'll look good or not because I figured if I stain it and do this, then I can always paint over it. But if I paint over it, I can't bring it back to this nice wood. So I don't know. And I was gonna stain that if I get more stain. But do I like the look of it? I don't know. I might paint it. I'm not sure what colour I'll paint it though. Maybe Western Mall. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we'll do the same with that. Just not too sure, Because I like the idea of it matching with everything else. Like all the drawers will have that nice texture on it. But I don't know if it really suits up there. I feel like it's a little dark. We'll have to go with like a slightly darker colour of shade of grey. I don't know. Oh no, it's raining. What is your plan, mate? Loving the commitment. The diesel heater has been installed and everything. I just did the fuel line today. It's just epoxying or JB welding in place. I threaded it into what's called the fuel tank, and it was not easy. There's not a lot of clearance. I couldn't even fit this drill. I'd use like my snub nose drill thingy, impact, with the things that put those screws, and I had to use that screw drill bit to drill the hole because I couldn't fit anything. Yeah, like this end, because that, and like without this bit, just that like in the wasn't a lot of clearance. I didn't want to drop the whole tank out. Be a lot more work. So anyway, that's all done. I just got to let that dry, and then I'm going to take the vent. I was thinking about where I can put it. If I put it in here, I have to get a longer hose, and then I have to extend it, and I lose a lot of space in there because it's going to come up and then out. Making that corner is even going to be a bit tricky, so I'll have to step it back a bit. Anyway, it's going to take up too much room. So I figured I'll put it in the floor because the diesel heater is literally like here underneath. So I literally just have to go under a support beam and then straight up, and this is long enough, literally like that sort of angle. And I'm going to tonight, I need to remember, order a new one of these that it's like a car one where you can close it, so it's closed and then no heat or air or anything can escape, and then you can like step on it and stuff if you accidentally step on it. Ideally you shouldn't, but it's like flat to the ground, so it doesn't really take up any space, and then like you push the thing and it like pops up, and it has like the vents that, you know, you can angle any direction you want. So I think that's really good. So I've just got to drill a hole for it. I don't have a jigsaw, which would make this way easier, so I'm just going to drill like 1,000 holes, and then just kind of like use the sanding disc or something, or I don't know, figure it out to like straighten that up. So to draw the circumference of this, I needed something that was exactly 90 mils. So I was like, what is that? And I measured this and it was exactly 90 mils. So that fits pretty, look at that, that's pretty flush. And then for the moment, this one will fit perfectly in that. I think I'll have to put it in that first, otherwise I'll just push it through. And then the one that is coming, it has like a 90 mil bit, and then it goes down to 75, which is this, a bit further down. So I'll be able to push it in, seal it around, and then yeah, do that. But for the now, I can use the heater, and I'll just use it like that. Pretty snug, I like it. The heater is wired in and plumbed in and working. Nice and warm. Whoa. Look at all that dust around it. And the exhaust is coming out here. It's also quite nice and warm. And it's pretty hidden. Like, you won't see it unless you get down really low. Now you can see it. So it should be pretty well hidden. Yeah. No smells of fuel or anything, which is great. I'm going to turn it off because I'm going to go for a walk. Such a Chinesey thing. Stop heating. Adorable. Cover that for now. I'll still have to I think I'm going to extend the remote thing, because at the moment it can reach like here. It could probably reach there, but I want it up there. I think that'd be a lot nicer, have it in the carpet. Yep. Yeah, it's working well. It's nice. Sweet. Pack it all up. Shit. Look at this fancy ass bridge. Fancy as hell. Ooh, wouldn't want to land on those fences. Woohoo, spiky. Sydney. Light went red, like it was literally red, so we stopped, and then this hatchback was behind us and went around us and ran the red light and was like, fucker. And there's a scooter as well, like yeah, crazy. What the hell, Sydney? The roads in Sydney. And the drivers.
Yeah, it was red light and went in the wrong lane and called me a fucker.
Like, it literally went red and we stopped. It wasn't like yellow for ages or anything, like it was red. It was red, like fully red. And then there was like green for, like the green crossing thing went green and they still went around. Like, what the hell? There's the walk we're doing today. It's called Bradley's Head. And might I say, he's got a freaking steep ass head. Yeah, terrible drainage. Not gonna lie, Sydney is definitely the most policed state. I feel like everywhere you look, there's either a camera, boat police, something. No, it's just trees. It's crazy. It's so much. Like a lot of the time, there'll be like a hill going down, and they'll put like speed cameras and stuff right at the bottom. Like it's just the stingiest place to put stuff. The tree has definitely been here almost as long as these massive slabs. But yeah, I'm guessing this was a turret or something back in the days. Maybe. I'm guessing. Also, that turkey, check it out. It's got tags on it, both sides. It's pretty weird. Tagging the turkeys. Got the good old turkey tags. And there's the Sydney Harbour. There's a big bridge. Oh, the Opera House. Oh, can I go down there? I can with my arms. Taylor's Beach. So I was hearing the tick 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 from the diesel heater, and you can't really hear it on the caravan. I think it's because I suspended it with a zip tie. So I've suspended it again now, so it's not like it was just on this rubber thing, but I feel like I could almost feel it. So now I've got like an internal layer of insulation, an external, another external, another external, and then one on the roof as well. So that should be pretty good. And there's like another one here as well, just in the center of it. That should stop me from hearing it. And this bit is still open, so it shouldn't get too hot. Apparently they don't get very hot. But yeah, I'll see. I think a new one's pretty cheap. So yeah, hopefully this works, and I'll zip tie it all together so it can't fall out while I'm driving. But yeah, because I like the idea of the fan is louder than the thing, but the fan on this is incredibly quiet. I think it's because it's actually under the truck. But yeah, it's I don't like the tick, 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 tick. I remember Sam was telling me about how he could hear his, and I was like, no, I can't hear mine in the caravan, but I can definitely hear this one, so not a fan of that. So yeah, well, hopefully that'll fix the problem. We'll see. I can still hear it, but I'm happy with that. That is incredibly slight. Like, I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not. I'll put it right down where it is. That's pretty good. And obviously the couch is going to go down on top of that, so it's going to be like that much extra foam. And I'm going to have, well, I already do have this cover thing that goes over this, so it should not be able to get out as easy. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And yeah, how cool is this display? It's the Valvor, and it comes with this remote, and then you can also use an app on your phone to like turn it on and change the temperature and set schedules. And so pretty weird. The diesel heater, right? This unit thingy, it's got the opening on the bottom, so it's super ugly, so I ripped that off a bit further. And its screw bits weren't recessed, and it sits flush in this, so it wouldn't sit flush, so I had to recess them all and add a bunch. And I'm going to put it through here, because I think that'll be nice. I can access it from the bed, or I can access it from not the bed, and you can see the line the bed comes down. So here should be perfect. So I pushed a bit of wood up, and I'm going to screw it to that. It should be good. I'm going to drop a cable down and hopefully be able to fish it out down there. I'll see. That'll be challenging though, I think. How good's that? It's so clean looking. So there's usually a cable coming out there, and I've like fed it through the back instead of coming from below. Pretty good. And the bed clears it, I hope. If it doesn't, I'm screwed. Ooh, that's pretty close. Yeah, so when the bed's down, it'll be like, you can see the time really easily. You can turn it on and off really easily. When the bed's up, you can still turn it off and on really easily. I think that's the best location for it, I reckon. Pretty good.